take it. All right, unfortunately, our forecast is not music to our ears. Christina's here with a look at the downhill trend.
Yeah, and even for some of our ferries, both today and tomorrow, we already have some gale watches in effect, so we'll be watching that closely. At least today, though, we are dry. Not really seeing much in the way of rain today, but we do have that storm system moving in for tomorrow. We could see a stray shower or two, though, today, just ahead of that frontal system that ultimately pulls in overnight tonight. Hit or miss showers if you wake up with us between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. But after that point, the rain does turn much heavier. If you're a morning commuter, for anyone waiting at the bus stop early in the morning, have your rain gear handy. More intense rainfall develops after 7 a.m. through noontime. And as this low tracks off to our north very slowly tomorrow, we've got several hours periods of heavy rain and gusty winds out of this system. So today, nice and quiet and calm, mostly cloudy skies. We haven't seen much in the way of breaks of sun. We probably won't. Even less sunshine than what we saw yesterday. Upper 40s for us in Warwick to start as well. Winds are light. And it's going to be a cloudy and cool day overall. Temperatures barely breaking the mid-50s for highs today. Again, could catch an isolated or stray shower, but it's super limited of a risk, only heading into the mid to upper 50s with overcast skies today. By tonight, though, late tonight is when we could see a few scattered showers from, say, 10 or 11 p.m. on into early tomorrow morning before that more intense rainfall develops. Again, still looking pretty quiet as we time out your forecast track heading into tomorrow with that Storm Team 10 weather alert forecast 2 to 5 a.m. Limited rain, but we'll be watching that rain shield headed our way. Once it arrives, it'll be heavy and steady. You can see periods of heavy rainfall even developing for some of us during that morning commute. So some slow going roads could start to develop with dropped visibility between 7 and 10 a.m. spreading its way east. You can see at noontime, it's probably when the roads are going to be at their messiest with heavy rain, some ponding, pooling, isolated flooding, and the gustiest winds, peak winds, do arrive around noontime as well. We'll still see some rain at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, working to taper off or lighten up just a bit. But some of our high tide times around 5 to 6 p.m. could lead to some coastal splash over at this time, in addition to a lot of standing water on the roads. Those gusty winds will also be a hazard tomorrow. Northeast to easterly winds kicking up to 40 to 55 miles per hour further east to our Plymouth County, the Cape, offshore, and some of our south-facing beaches. The majority of us in northern Bristol County, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, some of Connecticut, 30 to 45 mile per hour winds. That's enough for some isolated damage. So you'll definitely need to secure any patio furniture, your trash barrels throughout the day today, just ahead of that. Peak rain is tomorrow and tomorrow evening. We still see some scattered to isolated showers Friday into Saturday morning, though, so we're not quite done. It takes a little while for this low to pull away. Saturday, for instance, couple stray showers, not a washout, I want to stress. We do see some peaks or breaks of sun later in the day, but it's a slow transition as this low pulls away, giving us much brighter skies for Sunday and Monday. And unfortunately, more rain is on the way, even though we do dry out for the second half of your Memorial Day weekend. If you're off for the long holiday weekend, we finish off the month of May, the final week, with some slightly above average rainfall. Coming up on my Storm Team 10-day forecast, I'll show you where those temperatures are trending to this weekend and what we might have ahead after the long weekend.